I'm Wes Benwick. Welcome back to TIA Bank Field. This is Tech Talk Live at the Tech Coast Conference. If that isn't a mouthful, I don't know what is. Joining me today is Jim Walker with CloudHesive. How are you?
Good, how are you?
For someone who has no idea what CloudHesive is, it sounds like a bandage to me, but why don't you tell me what CloudHesive is real quick?
I like that. Yes, we're an Amazon Web Services premier consulting partner. We help customers migrate out of data centers onto the new cloud technology. We focus really on four main pillars of service. So managed services, contact centers, end user computing, our VDI solutions, as well as media and entertainment.
All right, so let's talk about this migration, right? I'm the CTO of Bluehorn. We have gone through a major migration a couple years ago with a lot of expert help. Could not have done it without it. I think a lot of people think they can do it on their own. And Amazon Web Services, as amazing as it is also very complex, right?
Yes.
Why is it important to bring on an expert?
Oh, the reason you bring on an expert is so you make the migration smooth. You get your strategy down first. You put in your security control plane, so you're securing your information on Amazon. And then we have the talent to actually help you manage it going forward.
Good point. It's not just a once and done kind of deal, right?
That's right.
So let's talk about some of the mistakes that you commonly see with migrations, right? What are maybe the top 2 or 3 things that you see when you have to come in after the fact and fix a migration gone bad?
Yeah, I think the top one is companies dive into the cloud without really setting up their strategy first. There's things like tagging, how do you build out your security, how do you classify your data, what are you going to put into the cloud, what you're not, and then how you're securing that across the board. We get pulled in some cases after the fact where we have to go through and dig through the environments and then clean them up and get them compliant with some type of regulation.
It's probably more expensive in the long run, as most things are.
It takes more time, absolutely.
So how about people who are thinking about migrating? When is it the right time to migrate? And in your opinion, should everybody be in the cloud?
I think there's certain workloads that definitely belong in the cloud. There may be some business cases where it may not. I think people should really be starting 2 years ago to start building that strategy. We find now that companies are starting to dive into it now, but it's never too late. So.
And why AWS? Why not Google Cloud? Or are you doing both? And are there any other cloud providers we should be looking at besides those 2 big behemoths?
Yeah, so we focus primarily on Amazon. I would say 90% of our work is AWS. We do some Azure, some IBM, but our main focus is really Amazon Web Services right now.
And why is that?
They're the big boys on the block. They have the most services, most cost effective. All you have to do is learn the service. It's relatively easy to start learning. So.
And CloudHesive and Tech Coast Conference, you're a platinum sponsor.
Yes.
Many thanks for that, for helping bring this conference here. What's your impression so far of this year's conference?
It's great. A lot of great people. It's good to see the community coming out. I actually drove into the parking lot this morning and was amazed at how many people are actually here.
We thought maybe there was a Jaguar game going on.
We were concerned. We were like, is this the right spot? Did we know where we're at? So yeah, it's great.
That's awesome. Jim, thank you so much for joining us on Tech Talk Live. I'm Wes Benwick, right here at TIA Bank, Everbank Field with Tech Coast Conference. We'll catch you on our next episode.